World Traveler, Ibn Battuta. Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about World Traveler Ibn Battuta. Now this will talk about a man who traveled. World Traveler Ibn Battuta. Now, you may not know about Ibn Battuta because this is my first day I know about Ibn Battuta. Of course, this guy is a great guy. He traveled to nearly mostly some countries in Arabic. Now this man was Ibn Battuta, and he lived during the 500 CE to 500 CE to 1500 CE, and he traveled for 75,000 miles, 120,701 kilometers. That's really far, right? The Golden Age of Islam. After the Golden Age, Ibn Battuta decided to travel to Mecca. He lived in Morocco, so Mecca wasn't so far. He wanted to travel to Mecca to learn the languages there, and also learn about how other religions stay there without doing any harm to each other. And he also wanted to learn about the founder of Islam. He wanted to go to Mecca because the founder of Islam was a great view, right? Ibn Battuta arrived in Mecca in 1426. Over 3 weeks, he prayed and also he visited every other villages. Visited sites important to Islam, and afterward, then Ibn Battuta decided to explore the Islamic Empire. He wanted to explore more about the Islamic Empire because he was curious about everything outside him. He wanted to learn more about the other cultures, people, and places. Exploring new things. Ibn Battuta was welcomed everywhere he went. Soldiers giving him gifts, wanted him to stay with them, and gave him gifts. They even gave him money, and then they also have a big party. Ibn Battuta was heard that the sultans of India were known for giving Muslim scholars high-paying jobs. Ibn Battuta set out to India to meet the famous sultan. On his way to India, Ibn Battuta visited present-day Turkey. Journey to India. In 1444, Ibn Battuta arrived to India and met the famous sultan. The famous sultan offered him gifts, a house, money, and gifts, and he also gave him jobs. Ibn Battuta worked in India for several years. Although India was mostly under Muslim control, the Sultan also believed that he was no longer in power. So he thought that everyone around him was a traitor, even Ibn Battuta. So he believed that Ibn Battuta was a traitor too. Even though that there's no proof that Ibn Battuta had betrayed the Sultan, the Sultan believed Ibn Battuta was a traitor and sent the guards to capture and lock him in prison. After 5 months, Ibn Battuta was caught back. In 1442, the Sultan had Ibn Battuta as an ambassador and and give him a permission to go to China and give the Mongol of China gifts. Ibn Battuta decided to travel to China alone. Along the way, he visited the Maldives. He remained there and worked 2 years. He then traveled to Sri Lanka, where local sultans offered him a new ship to continue his trip. In 1446, Ibn Battuta finally arrived in China, which was ruled by the Mongols. Ibn Battuta was made to see people in many different religions and cultures to make it important jobs. He considered China to be a safe and welcoming country. Telling his tales. In 1453, Ibn Battuta began writing a book about his travels with the help of a friend he met in Spain. The book offered a sweeping view of life in the Middle Ages, after no one had said before. Ibn Battuta died in Morocco around 1468 to 1469. Little known his life after he travels is known. Goodbye. See you later.